What's up, y'all? Welcome back to episode 19 of the Lunch Table Podcast.
There we go.
Big 19.
We got my boy Manny down here.
For supporting the last video with Jay Boza. Got a lot of love. It was crazy.
Yeah, shout out to Jay Boza again.
And now we're coming back with another special guest. As you guys can see,
Manny.
we got the boy Manny next to me.
Yes, sir.
There we go. Introduce yourself, Manny. Come on.
Give
I'm
yourself
Manny.
a good intro.
Shit. Okay. All right. I'm Manny. 21. Ladies, hit me up. Mariachi. I like long walks on the beach, and I sing. So your parents will love me.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm a musician. 6 years now. I live alone. So
there we go. You got it.
I seen that you did post something along the lines of that you actually live alone.
yeah.
But I didn't believe you.
No, yeah, I do.
Need a roommate, bro?
I need
crazy.
a bedmate, homie. Nah.
Can't help you with that, bro.
For those of you who actually follow Manny, if you actually look at his stories, this dude's hella funny.
Yeah.
Nah.
He posts
Love it,
he
bro.
posts one time that he got bit by a dog on his ass. I think it was just yesterday.
On his ass?
I think last week though.
He posted times he's burnt cooked food and shit. It's hella funny.
Okay, don't talk about my cooking. I cook great, okay?
Yeah.
just-
Or he needs a lady that.
Yeah, I
teach him
need
how to
someone who
cook.
can cook. I'm a traditional Mexican man.
There we go.
Oh, we. All right.
But we want to discuss with Manny pretty much
His experiences.
As you mentioned, he's a singer. He's in mariachi.
Oh, he didn't mention pest control. He said mariachi.
yeah.
He didn't mention pest control. Though.
And
He just
pest
got off
control,
work. You
yeah.
see, hardworking man too. You see,
7 days a week.
7 days a week. There
7
we go.
days a week.
Yeah, I work 7 days a week.
What the fuck?
No days off, bro.
Is that including the mariachi or?
Yeah, that's including the mariachi.
Okay. So we'll probably dive into that first, and then we could go into the mariachi because I guess it ties into that after.
Alright.
So you guys starting off with the pest control. How did you get into them?
Well, that's an easy question. I was broke, and it was when the pandemic hit. I was working at a school in Oakland. I was teaching little kids to play guitar, and then COVID hit, and they closed it down, and they fired me. But they're like, oh, when the school opens back up, you could come back. But they were only paying me $14 an hour. So then I just put my resume on LinkedIn, and they called me. I've been there for 2 years now, and then I got called by this company, and they offered me a better job with better pay. And they're like, hey, just come over here, we'll treat you better. And I was like, okay.
Wait, it's both pest control?
Yeah, they were both pest control companies. But that other place, the first place I went to, they gave me all my certifications, my licenses, and all my training. But these guys were like, hey, we pay more, and it's a lot closer to your house, and we'll give you the truck and everything.
Yeah, I remember you telling me you went to San Mateo. You used to go to San Mateo or something, right?
San Mateo. I've been everywhere. With the other job, I used to go the farthest south I'd go was San Jose, and then I would go the farthest north is passing Vallejo, Novato and all that
Oh,
stuff.
shit. Damn.
I was all over the place.
And that was your car or the company?
Company car.
Company.
Yeah.
All right, that's fine.
Wait, are you gonna go? Well, I'm probably jumping ahead, but what's the worst?
The worst.
Situation.
No.
That's way too early.
I wanted to ask.
Too early? Oh, you guys want to
Way too
wait?
early.
I said I'm probably jumping ahead.
Yeah.
All right, you want to wait? All right.
How was it teaching little kids how to play the guitar? Because I know what you like.
I can promise you it all depends on the teacher because they didn't learn a single thing.
Man.
They were super hyper. They were fourth graders.
Fourth.
And, and it was hard, but they were really happy to take time out of their day to come play. So usually what I would do is I just have them in a classroom and I would just sing to them. And then we'd all learn songs together. And if it was a teacher's birthday, we'd sing Las Mañanitas to them.
That's cool.
But that was the farthest they've gotten. But they were terrible at singing too. So but they're cute, so it's okay.
You think that's too early to be able to learn how to play it, or?
Nah, man. I've seen kids younger than me that are already better than me.
The earlier the better, right?
Yeah.
So then what happened?
I don't want to sound mean because they say you can do whatever you put your mind to, but some people just got it.
No,
some
I believe
people
that.
don't. Yeah.
You can't.
Shut up, bro.
It's true. To be honest.
Bro.
I can't
All
sing.
right, put yourself in a room full of remember us in fourth grade, bruh. Oh my!
No.
If the dude told me to, if someone told me to play guitar, I'd fucking
No.
probably
What I'm saying is, you can't do everything. They people say, oh, you can do anything you want, put your mind to. I don't believe that.
It's because I don't think you put your mind to it, bro.
Oh,
Maybe
That's why, bro. That's why.
Maybe, but I don't believe that.
I thought you were saying yeah, never mind.
No. Say it, because.
No. I was just thinking you were oh, bro, come on, but it's bro,
No.
it's 34th grade, 30, the full class, right?
That's why I
Yeah,
asked
it's
him. I
a
was
full
like,
class.
do you think it's just maybe because he had said that it was a teacher.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Trusting 3rd, 4th graders with guitars.
Yeah, fuck.
Not us.
Oh yeah, the guitars. Where do you get the guitars from?
School provided it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. That's
yeah.
cool.
I wasn't gonna bring my own. Hell
Yeah,
no.
I was
Some
like,
of them
bringing
were
all
like-
his guitars.
Yeah, like some of them were like hella scratched up and stuff. And I was like, yeah, no. And they wanted to like, oh, can we see yours? I'm like, nah, y'all not touching this. Like, yeah, this is.
Yeah, they come
this
back
is
from
mine.
lunch with like barbecue on their fingers.
Yeah, dude,
no.
exactly. Because like before they go into the after school program, they all meet at like the like cafeteria, and then the after school teachers pick them up. And then they're like just stuffing their faces and like
shit.
not even using spoons. Like it's disgusting. It's like,
I got into the little instrument shit because there was a like Guitar Hero. You know,
Oh yeah, Guitar
I had
Hero.
like I had the whole pretty much the whole set, the drums.
oh, dude, I used to love
He's
it.
not saucy with it though.
I would do expert, bro.
I didn't do that expert shit. It was- that shit was-
Lion ass.
Wait, what song was that?
Lion ass, bro. Bro, we gotta go to the arcade, bro. Actually, put it on
I'd
expert.
close
You'd
my
be like,
eyes, bro. Just
Yeah, close my eyes,
muscle
but I
memory.
have to look.
See,
I was that good.
yeah, but like, I suck at Guitar Hero. I suck
Really?
at it. Yeah.
Damn.
and he's good at guitar.
It's funny
That's
because
crazy.
Post Malone learned guitar. And he didn't learn guitar off of it, but that's what inspired him to. So, and that's pretty cool. He's pretty
It's,
good at
it's
it.
rhythm based, so it could teach you how to learn rhythm. I'll tell you that much
Oh,
because
yeah?
people don't have rhythm sometimes, and that's something you gotta teach them, and it's hard to teach.
Yeah, rhythm is hard.
Yeah.
When you would go to teach, did you go for how long was it?
It was like 6-hour shifts.
Oh shit!
Damn.
Yeah, but it wasn't all just guitar. Like I would go. I'd have to help them with their homework, then dedicate some time to guitar, give them time to go play outside, and then I used to always get in trouble because they used to always get hurt because I wouldn't be watching.
Oh, you.
This kid, like they have these like little pull-up poles, and this kid ran into it. Big old welt on his forehead.
Hey, that's good. Made him more tough, bro.
He won't do it no more,
Yeah,
bro.
Exactly.
I told him to walk it off, and he walked to the office.
Walk it off.
You walked in the wrong direction.
You ever all fucked
So
up?
you don't miss that job?
I do, man. I love kids, but the pay's not worth it. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah, 14 is
That's the
pretty
thing
low.
with a lot of jobs like that. Like they just don't pay good.
Yeah, no, man.
Stuff.
Pay your teachers better. Come on now.
Yeah, right.
Jeez.
Facts.
How oh shit, I forgot my question. Damn, fuck.
I got you.
No, I had it right here, but
Unprofessional.
it was referring to the pay, but it's it just went off.
Nice.
It's gone.
I was
like,
He said
salary?
nice.
Was it like salary or something?
No. I forgot, bro. I can't tell you. Yeah,
Come on now.
we're wasting time, bro.
So now that you're your new job, what are your hours at with that? Because I know you said like it has a lot of overtime and stuff.
So yeah, I'm supposed to like, as far as it is spraying houses, apart from me being in the office, like I usually have to go to the office in at 7, but I never go because I just like to work on the field because I get super bored when I'm behind a desk, man. I can't do that. It's like the Mexican me wants to work and like dig dirt and stuff, you know? So like I want to be active. So like sometimes we go into the office at like 7. It's like 9-hour shifts a day. 8 hours is on the field, like going from house to house, spraying houses, taking care of bugs, having to look for rats and stuff, you know?
What's the most common pest you deal with?
Spiders. Like right now, because it's the summer, it's spider season. So spiders are everywhere.
What was I gonna say? I was like, you know how like you have to deal with like a lot of things. These motherfuckers, they saw a spider the other day. And they were all tweaking.
Who?
Me? All of you guys.
I'm not scared
You
of
guys saw a spider.
Paul,
And
you
they was
there?
crawling right
Paul,
there,
you
man.
there?
No.
And I was like, get it, bro. Get it, bro.
No, it wasn't me.
How was I tweaking?
What are you talking
It
about?
was not.
Now no one was tweaking. Now no one was bothered. Now no one was bothered by the spider. Now no one was bothered by the spider.
No one's scared.
But I don't know what podcast it was where you guys just stopped
You gotta
and
say
started
names.
focusing on the spider, bro.
I'm the one that threw the pillow. I wasn't
Bro,
tweaking.
I said leave it. But you don't remember it? I was like, bro, I don't care about
I'm the
it.
one that
Just
threw the
leave it.
pillow. I wasn't tweaking, bro.
Okay.
But y'all literally like, bro, bro, the spider, bro.
Nah, you tripping.
They just trying to
One motherfucker saw the spider, and
This
everybody
motherfucker
focused
is
on
a liar, bro.
Nah, bro.
Okay, from a pest control professional, I don't blame y'all because like I be working and like I have to knock down spider webs sometimes. And if I see a spider on me, I freak out, dude.
Yeah.
I like damn near shit.
Yeah, it's
myself
different. I'm gonna
sometimes.
smack the motherfucker. If he's
Yeah,
on
no,
me.
like I'll be, and then you'll feel something crawl on your neck, and oh my freaking
Oh,
god.
yeah?
Sometimes it's not even nothing, huh? It's just like your own. Like,
Yeah,
It's
like those thin ass spider webs that you can't see, you just feel it kind of graze you, and you just feel something. Yeah, you be looking around like, oh shit, like.
Wait, you ever been bitten or something by one?
Oh yeah, man. I had my hand swollen for like a week once. It looked like a
Damn.
giant, like a golf ball was on my hand. But that wasn't even from work. It's just I had the spiders at my house.
Oh, damn.
And they bit me while I was sick. It was like 3
Spider-Man?
bites.
Hey, the old house. The old house.
The old house.
Yeah, but nah. Yeah, I've gotten bit. I've gotten like flea bites, spider bites.
Damn.
I've run into snakes, but they haven't bit me yet.
Dog bite.
Yeah.
Wait, you tackling snakes and shit?
I don't mess with snakes, but I run into them. Like this lady has this carpet in her backyard, and like the cement's hella cracked and like hella deep.
Yeah.
And I lifted up her carpet and it jumped at me.
Damn.
And I left. I was like, you got to deal with that on your own. It's like I don't do that, and I
Oh, that's not a pest, bro. That's a motherfucker.
Wait, so who the fuck would they call? Like,
that's animals.
I thought it was
that's
pest
like
control.
animal control or like live trapping because you can't kill them because they're like
Nah.
an animal. You know?
what if something?
No, it's
just
my
happened?
backyard. What the fuck? I want to kill.
Huh?
it.
What if something just magically it just died?
You know what? Like, let's say your couch fell over and landed on top of the
Yeah.
snake. Well, you can't get in trouble for that.
There you go.
Yeah, or like, let's say you accidentally leave the sprinklers on and it drowns inside the cracks.
Oh damn.
You can't do nothing about
Yeah,
it. you know?
yeah.
Snakes can drown.
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I know they can swim. I know they can swim.
I mean, but
ignored it.
I'm assuming if it gets stuck in the crack and it's like underwater, it should drown.
Oh, okay.
It was just a carpet on top of it, no?
Well,
I
no,
think it's
it was
strong
like
enough
it
to-
was like in the crack.
Wait,
and
can't I
like,
just drink the water?
and like I was digging through it and I saw the.
Dumbass. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's not
Do
bad.
you care more for animals now that like your job requires that, or
Hell
Nah.
no.
I hate animals.
I mean, I wouldn't call pests
Like,
animals.
why do you think
though.
I got the job in the first place, bro?
Like,
Ant bully.
I was just about to say that. I was just about to say.
That boy, ant bully.
I'm about to
bro.
say if you get like how you said you got bit at your house.
yeah.
Do you ever like bring your equipment to the house, like pop the trunk, like? Nah.
Well, yeah, like I take the company truck home, and like I have a landlord, and he lives there too. Like he lives in the other house, so like I'm like, hey, bro, I'm about to blow this bitch up. Like, I'm about to shoot this bitch up. He's like, could you spray my house? And I was like,
Nah,
yeah, I
it'd be
got
like
you.
for $500. $500 off the rent, bro.
I do that whenever he has a problem. I tell him to knock off 100 off the rent, and he's like, yeah, I
100,
got
it should
you.
be like 500.
And then he was like, can I just take you to dinner? I was like, dude, I don't even like you. Like, knock off my rent. Like, come on.
Nah, I don't like it like that. And not to get too gross, but what about roaches? You deal with
Bro,
those?
oh hell yeah! I've
Yeah.
seen bad. Don't go to San Jose if you want to move out there. That's the last place you want to go to.
Yeah.
They're the
Oh,
worst
man.
when it comes to roaches.
How come, like humidity or something? Or
I have no idea. Maybe it's just San Jose people are just dirty. No offense, but I swear.
Damn.
you're from San Jose, you're nasty as fuck.
Yeah,
Chill, we
with
got
all
a
due
couple
respect.
viewers. No, I'm just kidding.
I've only seen a roach here like one time, and I was in the parking lot. I used to see them all the time in LA, just like running across the street and everything. But
LA
Oh,
makes
LA,
sense.
yeah.
Isn't it because it's hot, right?
not sure.
Nah,
It's bad.
if it's really hot, they're gonna be inside the house because they're looking for water. But like,
Oh, if you have leaks, they come in, right?
oh hell yeah!
Fuck.
Like, let's say you leave a water faucet on, like or like the hose, and it like just drips a little. That's more than enough to get mosquitoes, roaches,
What?
ants.
So you be
I
walking in
fucking
on
hate
them like trying to
mosquitoes.
chug the water or something?
They were like just sitting under the faucet, like waiting for another droplet to come down.
Yes. Has there ever been a house that's like so nasty, you just like, nah, we can't,
Yes.
can't do this?
Back to his question, huh? Like, what was the worst?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, wait, hold on.
Well,
First,
yeah.
well, I mean,
It'll fall
kinda
under the same
Yeah,
thing.
it'll fall under the same
He
thing.
could follow up.
I've seen some nasty shit, but I can't say no. Yeah, like I'm required to do it. Like if it's something that's dangerous that could harm me, then I'll say no. But as far as like having some kind of disgust tolerance, I have to like do it. Like the worst thing I see once again is San Jose. I was in San Jose and it was like these gentlemen of a different ethnicity that I will not mention. But we were just talking about
You was just talking about
he rents like these little studios
Oh.
to people who come from out of the country and they don't clean and they rarely shower and like they don't do laundry, so everything just piles up. They leave grease on the floor, like it's bad.
Damn.
And
And then the stinky foods they make.
yeah, some pretty bad
bro.
stuff. You walk in there and like I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go get my respirator. They're like, you haven't started spraying poison yet. I was like, yeah, but I don't want to smell this shit. Like, it's bad.
Oh, is
I'd
that
be
bad?
like, yeah, like I'd be putting on like full like face gear and everything.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was just about to ask you, like, is it just the shirt or like,
Nah, yeah, I have to put on like a mask with like cartridges that like, clean the air and stuff like that, I'm supposed to use it only when I spray because, you breathe in, you use it and you have to get
Yeah.
new ones. But
Yeah.
if it stinks, I'm putting that shit on. Or like when there was like the fires around here, I had those on too because like I didn't want to risk it.
That shit ever be getting like sweaty under?
Dude,
Just like
I used to, like every now and then, like when I first started the job, I used to always take before and after pictures. You see the line across my face,
Oh, damn.
like the little cup. But yeah, no, I was in San Jose, and the dude was like, "Yeah, man, we got roaches." He's like, "Can you get rid of them?" I was like, "Well, I had to see what I'm dealing with first." And he was like, "Nah, I want you to tell me that you're gonna get rid of them." I was like, how bad is it? Because it's clearly bad. He was like, it's pretty bad. I was like, give me the keys. You're not allowed to come into the house. And I go in there and like, I pull out the fridge, like, because it was on wheels.
No.
Think of it like you draw a fridge. The outline of the fridge was an outline of roaches, plus it was filled in. Like, let's say you colored with a crayon and filled it in. That was all roaches.
The whole thing?
The whole
God,
They all scattered.
thing. They were on the roof, in the lights. They were inside the microwave. It was just bad.
And there were people living in there. Like
well,
that?
I think they had vacated them because like it was getting really bad and they couldn't fix it. So they called us. I walked in there. I told the dude, I was like, hey, like I'm going to need to come at least like 4 or 5 times to like take this out. He was like, okay, do what you got to do. I was like, you can't come into the house for 3 hours. I'll take care of it. Like 30 minutes into there, like with my whole gear on and like spraying some like strong ass poisons. He just walked in barefoot without a mask or anything. He was like, so how's it going? I was like, dude, you can't be breathing this shit. And he refused to leave. And he would like pull things out or like take out cabinets and like open it. He was like, there's hella in there. And he would show me. And yeah, it was pretty bad.
Damn.
And like, it was just disgusting, man. Like the kind of stuff that makes you gag. And like, I remember I had finished. It took me like 3 hours to finish it. We were leaving. He's like, hey, thanks a lot. I appreciate it. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to come back. And then he was like, I felt something, but like I just kind of like moved it. He was like, you got something right there. And he grabbed the roach off of my neck and flicked it off.
Damn.
I was like, okay, let me just go put my equipment real back and like I'll get right to you. And I throw up. Like,
damn.
Yeah.
Do you ever tell them like, hey, you have to also like keep up, you gotta clean?
We tell them like it's in the contract. Like if we come a second or third time and we realize you haven't cleaned since the last time we got here, we're gonna cancel the service but charge you the full price.
Damn.
Cause yeah, like you gotta help me help you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Cause I mean, it's more money for you guys.
Yeah. Some people be like, nah, but it's your job to get rid of it. Like, yeah, but I'm not. Shouldn't be living like
if
a
we
pig.
get rid of it, it's your job for them not to come back.
Yeah, exactly. So
does that help you like be more clean yourself? Because I know how you said that you live on your own.
yeah, it traumatized me. It definitely did. Yeah, like if I like go into my fridge and I'm pulling out vegetables or like stuff that I'm gonna cook, I be smelling it like. It smells a little rotten. Like I'll be throwing it out like right away. It's like a week old. I'm like, nah, I gotta go. You know.
You be having nightmares or what? You know, you have nightmares at work.
He wake up full sweat.
There's been times like where if I feel something crawl on me, I have to wake up and I have to shower because I feel like
what?
Yeah, it gets scary. You know.
Wait, so what's like the best
PTSD,
advice
bro.
you could give to like anybody to avoid all that shit?
Set the water.
Yeah,
You know
the
what
water.
Water cracks.
Don't use water or don't leave water standing for a long time. Like let's say you have a dog bowl, but there's no dog, so no one's drinking the water. Make sure you empty that out. Like you don't need it.
Yeah.
If you're gonna water your grass, water it only like once every 3 days. Don't water it too often because then you get hella flies.
Damn.
If your dog takes a shit, pick up the shit right after because people leave that shit.
Oh, I
sitting
fucking
around.
hate that shit.
Yeah, the whole yard smells, and then that gets hella flies. But this is one thing I want to tell people, and they hate when I tell them. I was like, no matter how clean your house could be, you will always get something.
Yeah.
You're always
for
gonna
real?
have some kind of problem. Your house could be like spotless, but there's gonna be ants looking for something.
Motherfucker, I got roosters in the back. Hella flies, bro.
Dude,
Hella flies.
Your neighbors too, right? It depends
Yeah.
on how your neighbors are too.
Yeah. Like when I do apartments and I have to do only one of the units, they're like, "Oh man, I still got roaches." I was like, "Well, I just walked past your neighbor's house and I saw their door open. There's shit like all over the place. Like if your neighbors aren't clean, it's not gonna help you."
I'll be hella mad.
Yeah, that's why I like when I moved out, I found something that was just like a solo unit, nothing like attached
Nothing.
to anything.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because people are dirty.
How
bad.
often do
Dirty
you
ass motherfuckers.
like go from your job here as a pest control to like a mariachi?
Oh man, it all depends on like how busy the mariachi gets. Like now in the summer, it gets pretty consistent where it's like I wake up in the morning, work 8 hours, get home, 15-minute shower, and then show up to the tocada, get 4 hours of sleep, and then back to work, and then another 15 minutes. So like, I think the longest I've hit like days in a row where it's like work and mariachi in the same day was like 14 days.
Damn.
Yeah.
No sleep, man.
So you guys get booked like that often?
Yeah. And well, the thing with me is that I'm freelance right now. Like I'm not just like comprometido with just one mariachi.
Okay.
So like I help mariachis in Sacramento, in Stockton, and Tracy. Out here, there's hecka mariachis in Oakland that call me. I've gone out to Concord, Walnut Creek to go help San Francisco.
If I'm not mistaken, you started with like your family mariachi though.
Yeah,
right?
that's my grandpa's mariachi.
Yeah.
He started that mariachi, I want to say 24 years ago. and it's still going. Yeah, but they have like 10 players already. So like I decided to like take a step down. Like hey, because when I joined, everybody else gets paid less, and I'd be feeling bad. So like I let them do, and I was like, the day you guys are missing a player, just call me. But in the meantime, I help other people that are missing because a lot of mariachis these days don't have guitars, and then no one sings like I sing. So like,
I mean,
I didn't mean it like that.
That's good.
I mean, I've tried playing guitar. That shit's hard. I'd rather play piano. Piano's way simpler to me.
Well, we took piano class together.
Yeah, it's easier, right?
You know what? Nah, to me it's not because you got to do two different things with your hands, man. That shit's hella hard.
But what you're doing guitar is two different things.
You can do two different things with his hands.
No, because like, what? What though? Nah, but
I was just joking.
Oh, I gotta refresh my mind, bro. I was like,
What's it called? So excuse my ignorance, but so you said there's like 10 players, right?
Yeah.
Like, what are the roles for like each one, if that makes sense?
Well, first of all, you have to play an instrument. It's not like you can go and be like, I'm just gonna sing all of them. There's no lead singer, and then there's no like chorus and anything. Everybody sings the songs they know. You have to play an instrument, so it's either you play violin or trumpets, which are the most wanted in like California, because there's not a lot of mariachis these days because it's an old tradition. Then there's guitars and vihuelas, which are every mariachi needs, and then there's a bass player, but anyone could play bass. No offense.
it's like it's easier.
Bum, dude. I could do that in my sleep. Like, come on, now. Like,
Go on. Wait. Oh wait, no, go on.
And it's multiple people like playing each one? Or?
Yeah, so like in my dad's, it's 4 violins, 3 trumpets, vihuela, guitar, and bass. So it's 11 sometimes, but usually 10. There's usually just one guitar, but there's 2 guitars sometimes. But yeah, so it's just all one. Like, think of it like a band.
Yeah.
You know, it's
just on a larger
everyone
scale.
comes together.
Wait,
Like orchestra, maybe you could consider it.
Since you play mariachi, is that like your favorite genre of music, or?
I don't listen to anything else but mariachi music.
Oh, really? Like no
I
English music, like at all?
I mean, I know a song or two. Like people are like, oh, you say you don't listen. Like I'll be humming to a song, but I know no songs. Like if you mention like a rapper or like a singer nowadays, I'll be like,
Not even Drake?
but everybody fucking knows Drake. Like like I have a social media, like I have a life, like I can see everybody post about people like that. But like music wise, it's for my own benefit because I said, I'm a singer, so like, and then in mariachi, like in like grupo norteños or like the new corridos tumbados, you see the singers right there with their phones.
Yeah.
But in mariachi, you get punished for that.
Yeah.
You can't read the lyrics.
It's
so
more
you
like
have to
classical
memorize it.
type shit, right?
Yeah, so you got no sheet music, you can't read. So
What does that mean in trouble?
I mean, it's just
like
not,
looked down
it's
upon.
looked down upon.
They're like,
Like you're not a real
they be like,
mariachi.
yeah, like they look at this fucking idiot.
It's like freestyling with your phone out.
Yeah.
Same shit.
And like,
Oh my.
they're very old school. So like they, back in the day, mariachis didn't have phones to read it. Or maybe some of them used to write it down. Like they would listen to the song and write down the lyrics. And if they forgot it, they would just pull out the paper. But they say that when you read it, you can't like express emotions because you're too busy trying to follow it.
What was I gonna say? Because I've booked a couple mariachis before, or my family rather.
I never seen you in my life. Who you hired?
Hey, bro. No. Hey, bro. It hasn't been recent, bro. Like,
Okay.
no, but like when my grandpa died, like le ponieron, right?
Yeah.
But what was I gonna say? Like sometimes you ask them to play a song and they'll literally just be like, oh, we don't know it, and it's like, oh, they don't know it,
Yeah.
Like, but like, so I see what he was saying, like, oh, like you have to memorize a song or whatnot, right? And but at the same time, there's like so many songs that it's not like you can memorize them all.
Yeah, that's what's hard. But see, what I don't like about mariachi saying I don't know it, because like let's say the mariachi is like 6-7 people. You're telling me out of 7 people, one of them at least doesn't know it. If one person has the gist of it, the rest can follow him. That's the way I see it. I do it all the time. Like I don't be knowing the key. I don't be knowing like the rhythm of the song. I'll just be following the violin or something, or like the voice, because the voice says everything. If they hit a certain key, well then I gotta go to this tone.
Yeah.
See, I like that he like.
Yeah, like
can
you just gotta follow him.
Follow.
And like when someone's like, "Oh, I know it," you just ask them, "Okay, what key is it in, and how does it go?" Like this, boom, and we'll pull it out. like, what was it, last weekend? I threw a whole hour by myself singing all the songs that the mariachi didn't know. I was like, just follow me.
Yeah.
You know, I just had the guitar. I sang. I was like, you guys, like, in the middle after I sing this, I was like, just make up some music in the middle just to fill in the gaps. Yeah. And I was like,
that seems hella complicated.
Yeah,
it's like jamming, right?
Yeah, dude. Like let's say, like, you know, he has a song and like I got my guitar. I'll just put a little riff in there, like, make it sound clean just to fill it in. You know, it doesn't have to be the exact one, but as long as it sounds like you made an effort, that's all that matters.
Yeah. Well, that goes back to like rhythm, like you
yeah.
were saying.
Yeah,
because you don't even got to be in key type shit. I'm saying, like, it could be, let's say the song's in C minor.
Yeah.
And you could, like, if you memorize it and you memorize it in a different key, it could be the same shit.
Yeah, just as long as you transcribe it. Or, like, let's say, like, shit, what's C minor? If you're playing in C minor, the relative to that is E flat, like the major key. Yeah. So, literally, I could be like, damn, I don't know my skills in C minor, but I'll play some in E flat, and that'll kind of just fill in the gaps. Yeah. You know, that's the best I could do.
You ever remix 2 songs together?
We do what they call potpourris. So like, it's like, let's say we have a potpourri de Vicente Fernandez. Yeah. So like we put all Vicente Fernandez songs into one, like in one continuous song without stopping.
There's a word for that. Fuck. A medley?
Yeah, like a medley. Yeah, they call it medley in English, but in Spanish it's potpourri.
Oh, that's tight. I was gonna ask because like when Oscar was like, "Oh, we're gonna have Manny on the podcast," I was like, "Oh shit!" And then my first thing was my first question that popped in my head was like, how did you feel when the passing of Vicente? Because you know he's such a legend.
Oh yeah, I cried.
He's like a legend. Yeah, and everybody loves him.
Like me and my friends who are my age, they're also mariachis. We had a trio together. We told each other like, cause we saw how he had fallen down in his ranch and broke his hip, and from there we're like, it's downhill. And we made an agreement that when he died, we were just gonna get shit faced. Yeah. And we drank so much that day, like we blacked out and everything. We're just crying to Chente songs. It was dope.
Yeah, like, honestly, like Adari, I don't know how we would even like describe it, like because you know, like he do you know who Vicente Fernandez is?
No,
exactly.
What's
like,
it called?
How would we
Felix used to sing them in the car.
No, but how would we describe it? And like, it's like Michael Jackson. Was he like
no Felix.
Like when Michael Jackson died, everybody was like,
damn near.
Or like Elvis.
It was like white people when Elvis died. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like the biggest, like
he was huge, bro. Like he was
like the pinnacle. Like,
that was the.
He was Mexico.
He was the Mac J, bro.
Like if you're from California, when you think Mexican music, you think Vicente Fernandez.
Yeah, I seen some country singers.
Or like Snoop Dogg had a concert and then he played Vicente Fernandez songs when Vicente Fernandez died. So
that's why I fuck with Snoop Dogg. He always shows respect.
Snoop Dogg's a fucking G.
To mariachi, all that shit, bro.
Yeah, like I was watching like this Gabriel Iglesias video where he would like did like some kind of interview with him. And Snoop Dogg was like, "Hey, bro, listen to this." And he pulled out some like corridos.
Yeah.
And like he didn't understand it, and he was like, "This shit goes hard, huh?" Yeah. And Fluffy was like, "Bro, you don't even understand." And he was like, "But I know."
Yeah.
And then Fluffy started listening, and it was about like you know, Mexicans like smuggling coke and gangbanging. And he was like, "Damn, real recognize real." It's like no language barrier.
But
it was crazy.
When they used to play songs, like it used to be me and Felix and Angel, like we would go everywhere, right? And then sometimes, like, you know, we just feeling a different mood, so they'll play like Spanish music, and then I'm like I like the way this sounds, like I like the rhythm, I like the beat, like what is he talking about? And then they like explain it to me, I'm like, what? Like I didn't know they told stories like that.
Yeah.
And then it just got me more into it.
Yeah, no, the stories behind it are hella clean. Like corridos, that's what it is. A corrido is a story. Like that's what it's
basically clean. Anything. But Vicente was like so good at that too. Like olvidemos el pasado.
Yeah. I'm gonna start crying.
Said, let's forget the past.
The thing with Vicente is that he was so good at crying and singing at the same time. Like you would hear the pain in his voice, and Jesus Christ. Like I remember, like before he died, like I'd be sitting in my room and like a song would pop up, and I'm like, shit, I got beers in the fridge. Like, god damn it. Yeah. It's like he just had some kind of hold over me, and it was crazy.
Would you say he's like your biggest influence, or like?
Nope.
No.
He's the best. And I'm gonna recognize him as the best, and I'm gonna recognize him as like the king of Mexico. But to me, he wasn't my influence. I could say something cheesy like it was my grandpa or my dad, but it's not true.
That makes sense.
Yeah, but like, cause you know I'm 3rd generation mariachi in my family, so like they kind of forced me into it. But sooner or later, it became a part of me. So like I really respect it.
I was gonna ask about that too, because you know a lot of mariachis are like family you know what I mean. Like, most of them, well, not most of them, a lot, and it comes down to them that a lot of the time it's like they're having kids so they can keep their legacy going, you know. And then they'd be like, oh, yeah, right. Wait, for real? Yeah, they're like, they have kids just so their mariachi would keep going. And I mean, I've heard of that, and I'm like, damn, that's kind of crazy. And then my mom had a story one time. She was like, in her little town, there was a mariachi, and literally that's what they did. They would like have kids and like make them learn instruments from hella young. And then one like, it got to a point where one of the kids, he was just like, no, I don't want to play. No, I don't want to play. And then it kind of like Coco. I don't know. They but like the opposite, right? The opposite. And then he's like, no, I don't want to play. And everybody was like so disgusted by it. Because you know how in Coco he wanted to play, but everybody was and everybody's like, what do you mean you don't want to play? Like, and then that boy became like a doctor, and he became bigger than the whole mariachi. And I was like, damn.
Yeah, bro. I if you don't feel it, man, I'm not gonna force you into it. But you guys remember?
You gotta feel it.
Yeah, you guys remember Miss Mocker?
Yeah,
I remember.
English teacher.
I never had her.
I don't even know what the fuck that is.
She was at SLZ, and I remember we had talked, and I was telling her about my life. She was like, "You're Coco." I was like, "What?" It's because like when my mom kicked me out the house, and my mom hated music. And like my grandparents didn't like me because I was a musician. Dang. So like this whole story, so she used to call me Coco because
Mexican people in real life.
But this is hella fun.
Yeah, no, but it's clean, man. There's a mariachi in San Francisco that's just a whole family. It's a dad, his like 3 daughters, his sons, and then their husbands and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, it's kind of rare to see women in mariachi, bro.
No,
hell no,
man. And you know what?
Bro, shut up.
I'm asking a fucking question.
There's pretty often, and like female mariachis, dude. To me, are like there's some of the most beautiful women on there,
mixed,
man.
Mixed. Because I don't know. I probably haven't seen enough.
No, yeah, there's a decent mix.
I forgot there was this duo. I forgot their names though. They were really good.
2 females?
2 females, yeah.
Las Jilguerillas?
Yes.
Sheesh,
they're fucking good.
Bangers,
they're fucking good, yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, there's hella female mariachis out here. I've got the pleasure of knowing some of them. Yeah. You know? There's a lot of them actually, you know. Usually the most mariachi is mostly males, but like they'll have at least 1 or 2. There's like one here in Oakland that has 2. The one in San Francisco, like it says like 3 girls.
Yeah.
I know a female mariachi out there, and like she's from Lodi, but she plays out in Sacramento, and she's really good too. She's a fucking boss.
Yeah, Lodi.
Yeah. But yeah, the female mariachis are hot, man. I think that's because it's something like, that I do.
Right? In the getup or whatever.
In the getup? What you trying to say?
Hey, in the costume.
Let them know. Let them know what is it called. All the time. Let them know what it's called, bro.
It's a traje del charro. Just traje de mariachi.
Charro.
You know what? Actual charros are people who like, you know, like get on top of bulls or like, you know, with the lasso and stuff. Those are charros. So when mariachis call themselves charros, it pisses them off.
Oh, really?
So I say it on purpose. So, you know, if you're a charro, you can suck it.
Hey, they need to do some gatekeeping, bro.
They're like, oh, we let you borrow that traje. Like, no, I bought this traje. What you mean? Like,
oh, they wear that suit when they do the shit?
Yeah, they wear the same exact suit.
Fuck?
Except, you know, instead of like the buns, it's like more like stitched and stuff, but it looks hella clean. Yeah.
How often do you practice?
Never.
He just gifted like that, man.
Like I said, man, that's why I listen to music every day. When I'm working, I have earphones on. When I'm driving to my jobs, I'm playing the music. So it's just like
muscle memory.
Yeah.
And like it's just in you.
Yeah. So like the most I'll do to practice a song is like I hear the song, I was like, okay, I want to learn this one. I'll go home, grab the guitar, and find out what key it's in. And then from there, got it. And then I'll listen to it, and then I can just figure out how it changes from there. Yeah, just as long as I know the key.
That's crazy. Yeah. For me, I just look up the tabs, and then I go.
I do the same thing. When I first started, that was the first thing I did.
Yeah. This boy just said, bro, I find out what the fucking.
Well, yeah, but I'm like, I've been doing this for like 6 years now, so like it's become a thing. Plus, I was forced to learn by ear.
Yeah.
They're like, oh no, you don't want a teacher, and you don't want to learn music theory. They're like, you have to do this by ear, the traditional way. Like they hate it when I tune my guitar. They hate it when I use a tuner. Like they're like, no, you gotta just hear it. I can't do that. That's way too hard for me.
Hey, you're probably biased, but do you like the female style of singing or the male style of singing better? Like when you listen to it, like
I think
because I love the female. The female
females,
the female singing is really nice to me.
They have a really good voice because they can hit really high notes that just sounds super clean, and I could listen to it for days. But then there's something about a male singer, because the thing about Mexican males is that they're super macho and like, you know, hella fucking hard as shit.
Yeah.
But when they sing about being heartbroken, that just kind of brings it to another level, because this dude's hard as fuck, but now he's like talking about his feelings. And it's a strong male voice and you hear him crying. That shit fucking, I can listen to that.
It's kind of like what Chente used to do.
Yeah, like exactly, because Chente was a man, pero like por tu maldito amor. Shit.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Sing it, Felix, bro. Felix
Come on.
And not in front of him, bro.
He can give you some tips, bro. He can sing.
Yeah, what tono you want to
Get him a little tipsy.
Oh man, yeah.
So like you would say it's like a little bit of both.
I think when I play with female mariachis, I love singing two voices at the same time, where the girl sings on top and I'll sing on the bottom. And like, hey.
It's like that when you go home.
I'm talking about voices.
So harmonize it.
That's
so you like being on the bottom.
Yeah, I'm a bottom.
You like when they're on top?
Cut.
Okay. Oh yeah, we'll cut that out.
No.
We'll cut that out.
No, it's because you have first and second voice, so like primeras and segundas. I'm a segundero, like I'm the voice on top. I'm always the voice on top. That's why mariachis call me, because it's usually old men that they can't hit high notes anymore. And I have that kind of vulnerability, so I can like hit higher notes. I can't sing like how a woman can sing, so like I take advantage of that. Like I'd be like, hey, let's sing a song together. And that sounds, because when you have a male voice on the bottom, it's like it's the bass and it's super strong and it's firme, and then you got hers who can hit higher notes and make it more melodic, and it's just it's amazing. Yeah.
Was it hard to get like a loud voice? Because I know you have to like sing loud.
Yeah, I was super shy when I first started. Like I used to be like and my dad used to yell at me like during tocadas, or like, you know, like the mariachi would be in a line like this. Usually when you sing, you're supposed to go up in the front, like in front of the crowd. And I'll just be standing where I was playing. I'll start singing. And my dad would grab me by the shirt and fucking push me.
Damn.
And he's like, no te oyes. Louder.
So, I mean, I know you guys don't use mics, but I assumed you guys would use mics in the big tocadas.
Nah.
No?
Only if the customer requested it, because if they requested it.
So just around the people that requested it.
Yeah, so we get used to yelling. Like we get used to projecting our voice.
Okay. That's
like,
cool.
Yeah, like a lot of people in like bandas and grupos use mics. So like if you pull out like mariachi to them, you might not hear them. Because it's a lot of instruments.
If you're playing loud and you're playing good, you don't really need a mic.
Yeah,
The horns are fucking loud, bro.
Yeah, those trumpets, dude, unnecessarily loud. With 3 trumpets, it's too much sometimes. So we try to keep it to 1 or 2, and then we had to put the mute on it.
Oh yeah, I was just about to ask you that too.
Yeah. Violins never, because, you know.
Yeah.
Have you ever like almost like messed up?
Like, what do you mean messed up?
Like stumbled on like while singing?
Yeah, and it's to my number one weakness is women, man. Because like we played at a concert, like a real concert in Newark, with like, you know, on a stage with lights and everything.
Man.
And it was a fat ass crowd. It was like some kind of festival, and I was singing this song, and it's like a super fast paced song. It's like da 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 da. You gotta like keep on talking through the whole thing. Yeah, it was my hit song back in the day. People used to love it. And I remember it was like my first time at a concert, and I was nervous. So me and my dad went to go drink before the concert. He was like, this is pa los nervios, you know, so you don't get nervous. He was like, I remember my first time. And it was going great, and I was singing, I was killing it. And I look into the crowd, and there was like this really pretty girl, and she like just looked at me, and she said hi.
Oh, for real?
Forgot the words.
Oh, shit.
And I was like, damn. Okay, I'm out. And I just walked back to my spot.
You could have sung and then looked right at her, bro. You would have.
It's just, man, she like just looked at me a certain way, and I just lost everything.
Wait, did y'all just get her number or something, man?
Yeah, that was my hit song.
I know that feeling, bro.
Yeah.
Did you see after the show or something? Or nah?
Yeah, we took a picture together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let's see the photo.
She took the picture. She wanted to take a picture.
Oh, she took a picture?
Yeah. But
Was
mostly
it at the concert or?
Yeah, it was like I got off the stage. She's like, "Can we take a picture?" I was like, "Hell yeah!"
Say hell yeah.
I was like, maybe.
So I'm assuming when you first started, you would like lose your voice a lot, or
I still do, man. Like right now, like if you were to ask me to sing a song, I probably couldn't. It'd probably be cracking because I played these last 4 days in a row, and like I said, I'm the voice on top, so I'm yelling. I do vocal exercises every day. That way, like when I go to a gig, I'm already warmed up, and that helps.
Like that.
Yeah.
Me.
You're actually supposed to do them with your mouth closed though, because when you do it with your mouth closed, it lessens the chance of straining your vocal cords.
So what do you do when you lose your voice and you're on the way to like a gig? Just
you can
are the exercises enough?
It'll help you hit certain notes, but some songs you won't be able to. But sometimes I say fuck it. Like yesterday, we went to play at a wedding, and I couldn't sing, and they were making fun of me, like the charros, and they're like, they're like, you want us to drop it a key? And I looked at them, I was like, man, fuck you. I was like, put it up a key. And I'm out here yelling, and like you can hear the cracks a little, but you just kind of, when you're in front of a crowd, you force through it, and sometimes you can stop a crack because you can feel it coming. Yeah. But then the aftermath, when you stop singing, like an hour after you're done with the gig, it hits you, and you're like, gotta get some water. Yeah. And like I'll take shots, or like I'll try to drink like a cold beer, and that helps, but it doesn't get you to the day.
I was about to ask if you drink tea or something. He said a cold beer.
I drink teas in the morning. In the morning, yeah, because I don't drink in the morning. Not in the morning. Cold beer, shot of whiskey.
I don't know. Like people always tell me like when drink water and it's good for you. But like for me, like when I record and I spend like hours in the booth, bro, not drinking water helps me.
Water is the worst.
Yeah, like
dude,
it's
that
hella
dries
weird.
out your mouth.
Yeah, because then you're gonna want more water.
Yeah, like you feel dry in the back of your throat.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the worst.
That shit fucking sucks.
But you know, with like Mexicans, they're like, oh, take a shot. You know, I can tell you're tired, take a shot. But that's actually a myth too. But what it is, it's like a placebo, you could say.
Oh, really?
It's like one of those like, I think it'll make me feel better, so I take a shot. And you know, when you take it, it's like it opens up everything because it's hella strong, and that makes you think that it opens, and it works. Because I'd be like, yeah, it works. I'll get one of those double shot glasses, and half of it with like a shot of tequila, and the other half with lemon, and I'll take that, and it gets me through the day.
Damn. So more often times than not, you're kind of tipsy when you're.
Maybe. But I try not to, because my grandpa hates when I drink. But my dad tells me like, yeah, take it, because my dad fucking drinks like a motherfucker at tocadas. My dad is like the face of the mariachi. He's the representante, so like he's the owner and he's the leader right now. And so like people love him. Like, you know, most of the clients now are regulars, so they see my dad and it's like, man, you like come take a shot with us, come have a beer, sit down. So like now in this kind of job, it's not so much as being professional anymore. We're getting hired to do a job we know, but like at the same time we have to make a show. Mm-hmm. So like when you got a little bit of liquid courage in you, you be making a show. Like I don't know if you guys know who Juan Gabriel is. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, he's famous for being kind of
yeah.
And so like when I sing and I'm a little drunk, well I make a show, man. I be acting a little fruity, like you had to.
Oh, you were?
Yeah, because
se te moja la canoa.
Yeah, exactly. I've been taking out my moño, putting it around my head, and like because people expect a show, like when they're like, oh, va a cantar Juan Gabriel, they expect you to do something, so you go up to a dude and like you'll caress him and shit like that. And like it makes it super uncomfortable, but that's what makes it hella funny, and the people love that.
Well, you be cracking jokes after that, motherfucker?
Yeah, I be talking shit to clients, bro, because they talk shit back, man. They were like, no se la saben, se los pago. I was like, you asked for it, I'm gonna sing it. I was like, aunque sale mal, like it will just be going back and forth. They're like, the other day, what happened? I was playing guitar and in the middle of a gig, one of my strings ripped, and like I had extras, but like it looks bad when you have to stop mid song and like put on a new string. And the dude was like, damn, this dude got some cheap ass strings. He can no sé qué. He's like, get yourself a new guitar. And I like handed him the guitar and I brought him up on stage. I was like, hey, this dude's about to sing us a song. And we all looked at him. He was like, oh, I don't know how to play. I was like, pues ahora pendejo. Like, like I was like, do my job that you think is easy. And but they love that shit. You know? Wait, because Mexicans are fucking assholes, man.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
It's a little bit of humor.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of humor to it.
You know how they say, eres bien llevadito, el que se lleva se aguanta? Yeah. You just have to be the same way.
No one can take like jokes and shit now.
No one, man. I've noticed that.
So soft.
Yeah.
You ever get somebody get mad at you for,
You know what? And it was the last people I'd expected to. It was people from my own rancho that got mad at me at a tocada. But they had these like 3-liter bottles of some kind of tequila, and
3-liter. God.
Yeah, like, and it was for a wedding. It was like the reception or whatever. And he was like, "Where you from?" I was like, "Oh, dude, I'm from Zacatecas." He was like, "What part?" I was like, "I'm right there from El Mezquital, right there close to Juchipila." He's like, "Bro, I'm from Juchipila," and like right there, he's like, "You want to take a shot?" And we were like, we didn't have glasses, so we just take it out the fat ass bottle. Yeah. And I overdid it. I got hella drunk, and I was like with my people because everyone from there was from that rancho. So I was like, "Arriba Zacatecas, hijos de su puta madre," like yelling shit. And someone was like, "Hey, you need to chill out." He was like, "You're not even from Zacatecas."
Damn.
And I was like, and we went outside to like throw down, but someone stopped us.
Man.
Yeah. I would have gotten my ass beat because look at me, but like I was drunk, so
That's hella funny. But you're not from Zacatecas, bro.
Yeah. He was like, bro, I mean, like, I'm born here, and people tell me, nah, you're born here, like, you know.
Pocho.
But yeah, but like,
gets you.
It gets me. Yeah, it'd be pissing me off. But like, I feel like I'm from there. I go not too often, but when I go, man, it's just I feel like I'm at home.
Yeah, we're opposites, bro. They'd be like, "You're from Mexico?" Like, I was born in the U.S.
My ex-girlfriend was the same. I was like,
"You're an American citizen."
Yeah, she'd be like, "Dude, I'm not no." You know, I was like,
"What the fuck?"
No, that's crazy. And she's like, her parents were like straight, like came from like right off from the river and stuff. Like they were Mexican. They didn't even speak English. And she's like, "No, I'm not Mexican."
But I noticed that shit. It'd be the motherfuckers that are lo más frijol, bro.
Yeah.
That'd be denying that shit, bro.
How they say with el nopal en la frente, you know what I mean?
Frijol means like beans and shit. Just saying, bro.
In a few years, she's gonna be wearing boots and shit, going to how to
She did. I watched her story the other day, and she went to the Grupo Firme concert with boots and everything, thinking she was hot shit.
Grupo Firme.
And I was like, man, fuck you. I hate Grupo Firme.
Why? He just pissed off some people that follow us, bro, because they love Grupo Firme.
Yeah, I know, but it's not because I hate the Grupo Firme. I just don't like banda. It gives me headaches.
I wanted to ask, okay, like since you do mariachi, like how would you rank the other kind of like
Mexican style?
Yeah, Mexican style music.
Yeah, I already know.
We have banda. You already said you hate it. You talked about a little bit of corridos or corridos tumbados.
Corridos tumbados at the bottom, huh?
And then you said norteños. I personally love norteños.
Hey, bro, norteño goes hard.
Voy a buscar.
So mariachi on top, grupo norteño. Yeah. Because when I'm not hiring mariachis, I take a grupo norteño to my house. Or like I'll be at a restaurant, and if there's like, you know, those people that go from table to table to ask for songs, I'll cash out like $200 right there. Even if I'm eating by myself, like, man, tóquele, you know. Yeah. After that,
for
it's
yourself?
like tamborazo, which is kind of like banda, but it's slightly different. Then there's banda, and then there's corridos tumbados.
But where would you put like regular corridos? Like I'm talking Chalino Sanchez.
Yeah, well, I would count that under norteño.
Norteño?
Yeah, because they use norteño instruments, which is like accordion and like bateria and stuff.
I love the accordion, bro.
Dude, accordion goes crazy. They use accordion in mariachi too, but there's no good mariachi accordion players out here.
Oh, nah.
Yeah.
Give me a couple years, bro.
Yeah, I'm finna start training right now.
The best one that I met, and he's my boy. He lives out there in Tracy, and he plays fucking by ear too. Fucking makes hella escalas on his fucking accordion, and like he won't know the song, but I'll just like hum it to him, and he'll pull it out like that. Like he's a G. Yeah.
You get booked often by people that we went to school with, or
not too often, and thank God, man.
Yeah, right.
Because some people be saying, they be like, Manny. I'm like, now they're
Manny?
They expect a show, you know. They expect me to be like hot shit, and like, you know, I'm good, but I feel like they're gonna start expecting like, you know, next level of music. And they're like, why didn't you sing? Like, because you're here. You just make it awkward. Don't look at me. Or like they'll like if it's a girl that knew me, I'm like, I went to school with him. The moms, they're like, you know, and they'll say it out loud. Cantas una canción a mi hija, and then you're like put in that awkward situation.
Like,
really? Yeah. Oh yeah, dude.
That's hella awkward, bro.
In the span of 6 years that I've been working with mariachi, do you know how many suegros I have?
Shit.
How many,
like
bro?
they're not like my suegros.
I know. How many, bro?
I've never spoken to any of their daughters. It's close. I can, off the top of my head, I can name.
He's like, who?
I can name like 4 or 5.
He's like 200, 201, 200.
4 or 5, and then the rest make the comment once, but they don't keep it. But like the 4 that I think of on the spot, like every time they see me, they call me yerno. Like, they're like, oh my god, there's my son. Like, I've never spoken a single word to their daughters, and it's not like because I don't want to, or like I don't think I can, because I could if I wanted to. But like it's out of respect for the girl, because the dad's making her feel awkward. I'm like, hey, like I'm not gonna bother you, you know.
Like,
but isn't that kind of weird?
Like, what's up?
It's super awkward. But what I'll do is like when they introduce me, I was like, hey, I'm Manuel, you know, like mucho gusto. It's a pleasure to meet you. You're beautiful. And then I'll just keep it there, and I'll never talk to them again.
You don't be magging her up, so like after.
Only if they talk to me first. Like some of them will come up to me like, hey, do you have an Instagram? I'm like, yeah, fuck it, yeah. But like, I won't talk to them because I don't want to see the satisfaction in their parents' face.
Bro, I
did that. I've given girls rides home in my company truck.
Yeah.
I'll make space. It don't matter. Like,
don't mind the rats and the roaches.
That smell is just like a week old. Don't mind.
Bro, it's that little bro. They really trying to put their daughters on with you.
Yeah, man.
They're trying to get their daughters plowed or some shit, bro?
I'd rather that because sometimes it's not even the daughters, it's the parents that be trying to get at me.
Yeah. Oh, what the fuck?
Moms,
The
dude.
milfs?
Milfs.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna hate on them because I love older women. That's my weakness. Look,
He says
female mariachis. Female mariachis, older women, and meseras, like from restaurants. Meseras
Bro,
are.
I'm gonna have to go with you one time.
Yeah,
bro.
we're gonna have to start rolling with Manny, bro.
Nah, bro, we can't all go.
Nah, he got a big ass
You're gonna
truck.
think we're another fucking mariachi.
They were like, "Oh, y'all sing too? Let's see."
All right. If you had to build the mariachi with everybody right here, let me know what.
I mean, we're
like,
less than 10 people. But
No, but
I can think of instruments already. For surely a trumpet player, guitarron.
Oh, dude,
Yeah,
I thought I was gonna get trumpet.
I thought, yeah. I thought he was gonna get trumpet.
okay.
Look,
I'll take it,
I'm
I'll
gonna
take
tell
it.
you why it's a little fucked up because it's a stereotype.
He said,
The
fuck it.
big
Fuck
guy,
it.
the big guy, the biggest one in the group always has the biggest instrument because it's a huge instrument. You have to be
It's the
strong to
same
carry.
way with
The
Right.
bass. In like
with
grupos
Juan last
norteños,
time. Remember?
el gordito billetes.
He plays a tuba. I'm talking about.
Does he? He doesn't play no more.
Oh,
Shout out Gordito Vietes.
No,
That's my
I'm
boy.
talking
I love
about-
you,
I'm talking
man.
about Alan. You know how
You just said Gordito Vietes.
You
No,
said, he
that's
said
what Manny
Juan.
said. Yeah.
Juan.
Oh,
Gordito
no,
Vietes.
his name is
no,
Juan.
no,
Oh,
Yeah,
Juan.
his name is Juan.
Juan. Yeah, I forgot he has another Juan. Whoops.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Which
yeah, we
Juan?
just give him
Sorry.
free advertising.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
all right, let's keep it going. So
Yeah. Trumpet, guitarron. I'd probably be vihuela. So
Nah, wait, hold on.
No,
Is that
yeah.
because you is that because you're good at it or because you just want to put yourself on top of it?
because I'm good at it. I mean, that's my number one instrument.
Okay.
Guitar and vihuela, those are my
trumpet,
tunes.
guitarron,
Trumpet, guitarron.
guitarron.
I could see you as a violin because you're just
Yeah.
Do the violinists get bitches or what?
Yeah, dude. I'm not gonna like no homo.
Hey, bro, it's because you gotta go like this.
Yeah, dude. Violin players like no homo sexiest because like they just do
Wait,
something.
so why?
Yeah, so why is he for it?
You just said it because I'm
Why
a
is he
sexy.
sexy,
Because I'm
bro?
a sexy.
Look
Nah, I say put him at bass because you said
Yeah,
anybody
fuck
can play
that.
bass.
Blue eyes, nice hair. This
Fuck
man.
that. I don't give a
Hold on,
fuck.
let me practice.
Put this dude in a mariachi traje. Shit, dude.
Let me practice on the female viewers, bro.
Okay, never mind. Take it away. Take it away.
Take it away from us now, bro.
Let's see.
I don't know.
Wait, I'm still violinist though, right?
Yeah, I'd say you'd be a violin too because you got an ear for music and like violins really carry it. And I can see you as a guitar because you just look badass.
No, what he's trying to
Yeah,
say.
because this man is a fit person and he stands up straight. When you play guitar, you gotta be like, you gotta pose. This man looks like a statue sometimes. You know what I mean?
He knows how to read people.
Boy,
well,
forgot
bro.
about me.
No.
Wait, so why am I trumpet?
Hey, yeah, you're not part of it.
I'm the
manager. No, wait,
I'm the manager. He explained it for
No,
me.
wait. This is my loadout.
My loadout.
What the fuck?
So
Wait,
Angel.
let me explain first,
is,
right?
Alright,
Yeah. For surely, my man's right here gonna carry the instruments. Not just kidding.
Hey, you're gonna drive us there, bro.
in the company truck.
I'm gonna
This
put
is a
him.
little funny,
I'm gonna
man.
put him as violin, but just because one of the guys in my dad's mariachi had long hair, just the way.
Oh, just
Sam
because
did.
you got long hair, not because you're sexy though.
What are you talking about?
Hey, so what about me, bro?
I put you at violin too.
No, but what's the reason though?
because you got a good ear for music.
I didn't
It's not cause I'm cute.
No, I got a reason
Man.
for you.
No, wait, yeah. Okay, you didn't mention the Doris though.
Yeah, I got a reason for you, and it's just with the civil, and it might just because of what we're talking about right now. But the trumpet players are always the quietest. And right now you're just sitting here and you're hella quiet.
The
All
trumpet players are always.
and they don't talk to.
But the mysterious, like, quiet.
I've seen trumpet players like not speak a single word to anyone. Yet at the end of the day, they leave with someone.
No,
See,
That's him anyways.
Yeah,
That's him anyways.
see, there you go.
That's him anyways.
Because you know what it is? That he might he's like the loudest. He might be like the quietest one, maybe. But when he speaks, like we all listen.
And you know what?
You know what I'm saying?
Trumpet players like
I like that one.
Hey, that sounded. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Because you don't understand the race, stupid.
like to Mexican
Wait,
girls.
what?
To Mexican
I'm not
girls,
gonna lie, bro. Riding.
like maybe they won't say it right now, but they look at a trumpet player. They're like, no homo, but they're gonna be like, that dude probably good with his lips. Cause I'm telling you, like they see that and they're like, well, Mexicans be like, ese sí sopla, like you know, like they'll say
Oh
shit
yeah,
like that.
yeah. Juan
Like,
said
you
that
know,
last time. Sí, so
yeah. So like you know,
I'll take it.
trumpet players got game, man.
See, bro. Now, yeah.
And then all y'all can sing, bro. All y'all can sing, so it's good.
You can have your little violin, bro.
He's like, keep that little shit.
That little shit, bro.
But yeah, I think that's what it is. You guys would make a great mariachi. You guys got the faces for it. Like
Oscar does. Oscar definitely does.
Hey, we already got the poster for the mariachi.
Yeah.
The lunch table mariachi.
Slap it on the side of a truck.
Mariachi mesa del lonche.
¿Por qué?
I already know what the thumbnail.
Wait, who would be singer though?
Yeah.
All of us. Everybody sings.
Oh.
Everybody sings. There's some songs.
said that earlier.
There's some songs where everybody has to sing at the same time. So you know, and when you were singing right now, you hit a little key right there. I was like, you heard it, right?
Hey,
I was like,
I'll be
shit.
singing.
I
bro.
didn't say nothing, but I was
All
like,
right, come on, spit a little something, bro.
Bro, shut up, bro.
Come on, bro.
Nah, I can't do it. I can't do it on camera. Bro.
He has to be in the zone.
You have to be in the zone, bro. Give me a couple
We got a
shots, bro.
video, right?
Yeah.
Nah, hey, that one was bad though. That one was bad though.
Drinking
was it?
problem real quick.
you saw the serious face.
No, I can't.
That's hella funny.
Next time.
Get
It's
him a
good.
pint. Give him an hour and he good.
Oh yeah.
Pint, couple
When you're in the
shots.
zone, man, or when you feel the song, anyone can sing a song.
Yeah.
It might not come out good, but you can sing.
So have you been heartbroken that sometimes you just start singing like crazy too?
You know what, man? And I'm gonna be honest. Like, I love to love women, but I can't say that I've gotten heartbroken.
Damn.
Like, I get over it fast. Like, maybe in the moment, I'm like, man, fuck.
How do you do it, bro? How do you do it?
I'm no player, man.
He's player.
Look, I've said it once. I'm gonna say it again. I'm not a player. I just love to love. Like, I love to love people, and like my love is so great that I can't just love just one person. You know what I mean? Like if you're missing a little love in your life, I'll take care of you. Like, it's all you need.
Thanks, man.
I just play.
Bro, this motherfucker got game.
People are gonna look at the video like that just ugly as fuck. What the fuck is he talking about?
Nah, hey, how do you do it, bro?
Only
Because
got four,
I be seeing sometimes, you know, outside at night. It'd be like 2 a.m. smoking my cigarette. I'd be thinking about my girlfriend from kindergarten, bro.
Bro, you know what?
Like, fuck you,
I be thinking about like,
fuck you,
bro,
bitch.
Mitzi from 5th grade. What the hell happened to her? Like, I don't know. It just happens. But like, heartbroken. But I try to feel something. Like, I try to feel sad when I have to sing a sad song.
It helps.
But it's hard. Yeah, oh no, yeah, it helps. When I'm drunk, it helps. When like I try to cry. Like when people see you, like, damn, this dude crying for real. It's like when they see a tear come out.
Yeah. It's kind of like
you won
acting.
the crowd over. Yeah, it is acting.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
You're giving a performance.
Yeah, because like let's say I'm singing a sad song, I'm like, por tu maldito just fucking like just standing there with a straight ass face.
Yeah.
People, like, I sing this one song called No Llega el Olvido. It's like, that sounds a fucking banger. And like, you know, you gotta like just fucking take the bit and just hit the note.
You know which one does it for me? ¿Por qué me haces llorar? By that one's a good one too. Yeah.
I sing that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a clean ass
You
song.
be getting into that one or what?
Yeah. I've been making the shuffle.
That one's crazy.
Yeah,
That one goes
and
crazy.
the thing with Juan Gabriel songs is you can play with it because like it's the set words, but then you can freestyle a little because he used to do like the craziest freestyles. Like he'll make a song like 5 minutes longer, just making up new words for songs. Like he was the G for that.
Have you made a song?
I've
He
tried.
died too, right?
Yeah, he
I've
passed
tried.
away.
I'm bad at writing music. I like to write poetry, but I can't write music. Like I can write a nice poem or like, you know, like how I'm feeling at the moment. But if I try to like put it with music or something like that, it just comes out shit.
Does it translate right?
Yeah, I feel like corridos is more like you could write. It don't even have to rhyme or anything, but you could just say it. But I feel
Yeah,
like
it
with
doesn't have to
mariachi,
rhyme.
you got to sing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you have to sing like I'm like no hate on corridos tumbados, man.
Yeah.
I think some of them are hella talented. Like a lot of people that do it nowadays, mis respetos. Like I respect them. But like in mariachi music, it's different because in corridos tumbados is you could almost say it's kind of like rapping in key.
Yeah.
It's almost like rap because nowadays, what was that song? It's an old ass song now, but it's the only one I can think of because I don't listen to that music. My friend used to slap this one song called Por Si Acaso. It was straight up like Por Si Acaso, like dude, like what the fuck?
Yeah.
You know how they were like mixing it up now, and they do like with English too. They like
Oh yeah,
El Chivo.
I never give up. Oh no, that's not. Is that tumbado?
yeah, that counts.
I'll never- yeah, that-
like
that-
Tercer Elemento does it like English, Spanish, or like they'll be singing in Spanish, and then that little fucker will come out of nowhere and be like, "Gang, gang, fool!" Like what the fuck?
Oh
Like,
yeah. I know. The
Yeah.
summer school mixtape. You know,
I hate that.
Yeah,
I hate that,
I used
yeah,
to hate
yeah.
it. And you know what? People say I used to, well, they still do. They say I look like him, but I don't see it. And
the lead singer.
dude, in high school,
That's
when we were at
hilarious.
SLZ, I used to get like straight up like bullied on that. And you bitch, like he laughing right like Dude, you don't know how many girls were like, "Oh my god, Chris!" Like, don't fucking
You should
call
have
me
used
that.
it to your advantage, bro.
I did. I used to give out autographs at restaurants.
For real?
Yeah. on my 18th birthday, I was eating at a buffet, and it was like when they had like first gotten famous, and this old lady was like, "Eres tú?" I was like, "Yeah, ¿cómo estás?" Like just chopping
No
it up with
shit.
her. Yeah.
Damn.
Well, you said Chris from where?
Tercer elemento is T3R and then elemento.
Yeah, they kind of. I feel like they were kind of like the first
Oh
ones
shit!
for like.
Yo, fuck.
You
As
said it.
him.
Really? I thought it was
Kind of, right? A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah, it's bad. I hate that guy.
You look better.
Hey, you look
Thank
better,
you.
bro. Yeah, you look
Appreciate
better.
it. Thank
That
you.
boy said,
I hear his name. I feel some kind of hatred in my heart.
So knowing how you mentioned that you said that like people have like that own mariachis, they like have kids so they can continue like to take over. Is that like something that you're gonna do as well?
Yep, 6 kids.
sure?
Having 6 kids.
Oh,
Damn.
That's a whole mariachi, right?
Lot of
6
love.
kids.
That's it?
A lot of love making.
I know it's her body, her choice, but I'm about to start poking holes in some condoms. I want, dude. And you know what? I grew up in a family with 14 people. I grew up in a family with 14 people in the house, so like I live alone now and I get lonely, but like
Yeah.
I want a big family. Like it's something that I'm used to.
Wait,
Yeah,
how
I
many
got you, bro.
siblings did you have?
Shit. So there's Lupe, Victor, Anthony, Danny, Kaylee, Lily, Tita.
Don't forget one, bro.
No, there's 7 of them. I have 7
Like
siblings.
And are
rabbits.
you like? I've always wondered this. Like, are you guys equally as close with each one of them?
I don't
Or-
talk to any of them.
Oh, you don't?
You're,
Oh, damn.
I saw them yesterday for 4th of July because I gave them $250 to buy fireworks, and I was like, bitch, I'll be fucking damned if I don't get to see
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
So I went and hung out with them yesterday, but I rarely see them.
But they're like younger. Or
No,
older?
I'm exactly in the middle.
Oh, okay.
And mind you, like, not gonna hate on my dad, but these are siblings that I know about.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
oh,
Yeah.
they're not all first siblings. Oh, okay.
Only 2 of them are full siblings. The rest are half siblings,
Like
and the
rabbits.
rest are.
But with those
Mysteries.
full,
Mystery.
with those 2 full siblings, you talk to them? No.
Nah, they live with my mom.
Oh, okay, okay.
But I mean, we text each other, like me and one of my brothers. We like play PlayStation together.
Oh, okay.
But, like-
It's
But like, dude, we're like, cause we grew up in different houses, so like, we're super different, man.
yeah.
They hate music, and they don't even speak Spanish.
Yeah, that's weird. Some families just
yeah,
don't.
Hate all music.
yeah,
I've
In
never
general?
heard of that.
yeah. Well, anything
Or-
that's Spanish music. Yeah,
Oh,
like they listen to like rap and hip hop and stuff, but like Spanish music, they can't stand it. Like one time they gave me a ride, I had aux and I started playing it. The damn near wanted to kick me out the car. I was like,
Damn.
and it's crazy because my grandpa's like 70. I'm gonna fuck this up, like 76, and he has like 30 grandkids, and I'm the only one that came out as a mariachi.
Oh,
So I'm his favorite. I'm his favorite. Yeah.
That's cool.
damn.
That make you feel good?
Yeah. Oh hell yeah.
Yeah,
I love
that's
my
hella
grandpa.
cool.
Yeah.
Are those? Is that like the type of thing that keeps you going?
Yeah, and you know what? It makes me really sad too, man, because like he's old, man, and he's thinking of moving back to Mexico because he's like my time's. He's like because he
Yeah.
still plays every weekend, and I'm talking about like I get home at 3 a.m, he gets home 3 a.m, and
Yeah.
I don't know how he does it, man. And like you see him
badass.
and his hands are trembling because he has what do you call it,
Arthritis?
Parkinson's?
Parkinson's, yeah.
Like he's fucked up because playing the violin does fuck you up after a long time.
I mean,
told us we were gonna
yeah.
I'm gonna be like this, bro.
Like his thumb has like an extra joint like that pops out. And,
Oh,
like,
for real?
Yeah, like because you gotta hold it a certain way. Like it's like a strict position.
Can I get a different instrument, bro?
Yeah, and then, like me, like my pinky, like after years of playing guitars, like sticks out a little more.
That's
And
it.
that
Oh, mine
piano
does that.
players do that
I
too
mean,
because they have
that's-
to reach the keys.
Yeah, that's just passion right
Yeah,
there.
mine is too, but it's because of my phone.
Yeah, I love yeah, me too. I have the little indent from the phone.
He said that's a damn shit.
But yeah, so
Yeah, but that's just passion right there, bro.
yeah, no, I love music, man. I like I'm smooth right now, but I could promise you like most of the smooth shit I say, I probably learned it from like a song. Like when I talk to the girl, I'll say it in Spanish because I'll just like rip off lyrics.
Wait, hold on. Pretend I'm a beautiful girl.
Shit. I ain't gotta pretend. I ain't gotta pretend.
How do you approach?
Fitness?
Hold on, let me.
fitness.
Fun story. I don't approach women.
They approach you.
Damn.
Okay, that makes me sound like a fucking
No,
asshole.
no, it doesn't.
You explained it earlier on how like with like the daughters, you don't
Yeah.
want to talk to
Big
them
ass
to make
balls.
them
It's
like,
because,
feel uncomfortable.
especially when I'm at gigs, I feel like it's super unprofessional where I'm like
Exactly,
at
at work.
and I'm at work, like I'm not gonna go
Trying
up
to
and
hook
start
up.
spitting game and like the client's gonna be like, what the fuck is this dude, like, you know, like go up and sing or something.
She's 16. She's 16.
You know what?
She's 16. She, her, right there.
Yeah, fucking
Sorry, sure.
and like I won't, but like there'll be occasions where like I'll be leaving the gig and like I'll say like, hey, it was nice playing for you guys, like, you know, just find an excuse to talk just to let them know that I was interested, like, hey, hopefully we get to play for you guys again. I'll be walking out and someone will run out like,
Settle
hey,
hands.
yeah, someone will run out like, hey, you got an Instagram, or like, hey, can I get your number? And you know,
yeah.
I could be a dick and be like, oh, I don't know, and then like I won't get their number until the next gig just to leave them wanting more. Or like I'll just give them my Instagram or something, but I'll never text them and just wait for them to hit me up because I'll never text first.
That's game,
Yes,
bro.
yeah, that's good.
Smooth man.
Yeah, and then there's this one girl who's probably watching, and she's like, okay, but he hit me up first. She gonna be feeling herself.
Hey, you writing this down? You gotta write this down. What are you saying?
Get over it. Nah,
You gotta write this down, man.
If you think it's about you, it's not about you. Like, you said.
If it is about you,
it's
then
about
what?
you. It's
If you know,
about
you know.
You know.
Nah, yeah, but yeah, I try. I like to. My game is based off what they tell me, so I'll build up anything. Like if you say something sweet to me, I'll have to hit you back with something stronger. But
Yeah.
I can't spit game. Like if I just see a female, I'll probably choke.
You don't got the unspoken riz?
You know what? Every now and then I could like come up with something a little smooth, but like I said, it's like when how could you say, when a poet has inspiration, he builds off of that inspiration. So
Yeah.
if you say something to me, I build off of that.
Yeah.
Especially when she's like, you know, says something super sweet. Oh man, agárrate, because you know,
Damn, that boy.
like
That's pretty cool.
What helps you stay disciplined with like everything that you do?
embarrassment, man. I'm scared of messing up in front of people.
Really?
Yeah, or like, cause Mexican like charros in general are just like super. How would you say, they're marros, so like they judge pretty bad.
Oh yeah.
You mess up one
So are
key.
you scared of the judgment, or are you scared of like missing like opportunities because you would mess up?
I mean, both is pretty.
A little bit of both, but I would say not so much for the opportunities, because unfortunately, as a mariachi, that business isn't really going anywhere. I do it because I love what I do, and I wouldn't sell myself out to do another genre because this is my heart. Like I left mariachi for I want to say a couple months to do grupo norteño. Couldn't do it.
Damn.
Couldn't do it. But it's more so like judging, because I want people to see me like, oh shit, that kid's a fucking beast. Like I want mariachis like, oh shit, we need a guitar player. I want them to be like, we should call Menu, like we should call him because that dude's a fucking beast.
So you're like a real student of the genre. Oh, that's tight.
Yeah.
That is cool.
I've like I said, I even tried singing opera a little.
Damn.
Can't do
Oh
that.
shit!
Yeah.
You need some fucking lungs for that.
Yeah, dude, and that's what I don't have. And I work with pesticides, so sometimes like that should be fucking up your lungs. And I'm scared that like in a couple of years I'm not gonna be able to sing. Like when I went to get my physical, she like put the stethoscope back there and she was like, breathe in. And she was like,
She's like, this not looking
yeah,
good.
she was like, what's that? And I was like, what you talking about? Huh? And she was like,
He's like, how would I know?
she was like, can you breathe in again through your nose? I was like, she was like, oh shit. I was like, you're not supposed to say that.
Call
Yeah, breathe in
the
through your
other
mouth.
doctor.
She was like, you got COVID? I was like, nah. She was like, you been sick these last couple of days? I was like, no, I feel great. I was like, I had a gig. She was like, how long have you been working in pest control? I was like, she was like, you use a respirator? I was like, sometimes. She was like, you really need to go to a doctor. And now I haven't gone to the doctor because I'm scared that he's going to say, like, it's not possible, but I'm scared that he's going to be like, damn, your lungs are fucked. You can never sing again. I'd rather fucking fuck my voice up than let him tell me that.
You only have 3 more months to sing.
Yeah, like, if he told me that, I'd probably kill myself. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, yeah, so I just haven't gone.
He's like, you won't have to. You won't have to kill yourself, bro. You got 3 months.
Hey, it's kind of like with me. Like I got tinnitus and shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like
Shit.
because I be blasting my fucking music when I
yeah,
mix it and
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
And man, you know I'm mixing music 6 hours, 8 hours a day and shit,
Yeah.
like constantly. So it fucks my ears. So I didn't want to go to the doctor, but I knew my ears were fucked up. And eventually, like after hella long, my mom convinced me and shit, and I went and they're like, your
you
ears are
got
fucked
tinnitus.
up. We can't do anything about it, but you just regulate that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you
like same
didn't
shit.
wear like those studio
Nah.
earbuds that like mute it but make it hella clear?
Nah.
Ah, dude.
I mean,
Should invest in those. They're hella clean.
yeah, they're like 300.
Yeah, they're hella
I'm
expensive.
kind of cheaping out on the
One
bitches.
dude be like, huh?
He does say that a lot,
fucking hate when
bro.
people do that shit, bro. Because a lot of the times too, people do hear you when you say something, but they just act stupid. You know what I'm saying?
But you actually like be like, no, I actually.
They be like,
You're like, bro, you're hella stupid, bro.
like, bro, like you heard me.
Nah, he did that right before the podcast. We were all talking about the haircut, and then he's like, "What?" And then he was sitting right here. We started talking about something else, and like right after, he mentioned
"You got a
something
haircut?"
that like, we already mentioned.
Yeah, he did do that.
And
Asad. Yeah, that's so funny.
I remember seeing like one time a while ago. I could be wrong, but that like I think someone might have like stolen like your grandpa's truck or something.
Oh, it was the mariachi's van. Like it was the thing we used to get to gigs, and it was my fault because I had sold my car, but I was still going to work at the school, and it was on 105th. I was working on 105th, like right off of East 14th, and I left the van there. I went and did my shift. I came out, van was gone. I left my guitar in there, and I left my one of my mariachi outfits in there. I never saw it again.
Oh, never.
We found the van trashed and stuff. One of my sweaters was still in there, but they took the guitar. And I went to like pawn shops. I went to the Pulga. I went to like everywhere, and I couldn't find it.
Too? They took your suit?
Yeah, they took the suit.
Damn.
Yeah.
Like, this shit's hella
Isn't that
nice.
shit expensive?
Huh?
That's expensive, right?
Yeah, the
That
suits.
boy was wearing it.
The suit itself. I was about to see some homies, like some crackhead walking down his 14, hella fitted.
Anybody singing?
Yeah. I hate crackheads. I'm sorry.
Me too. A few episodes ago, I was just talking about how.
Shut the fuck! Don't say it.
I want to know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look, bro, I almost got in a fight with a crackhead once because he like came from Mexico and he came over here, and I guess, he just fell into drugs. Some of them come over here and they couldn't make it and they go into hard times. And I was on High Street in Oakland at the taco truck, and it was after a gig. I'm in my mariachi suit. It's like 2 a.m. I'm buying tacos, so he sees me with cash. He's like, and he starts singing to me, being funny and shit. It's like, oh, can you give me like $1? Blah, blah, blah.
Hell no.
He was like, I just need. He was like,
Say to him, hell no, get the fuck away from me.
no. And he was like, I just need $1. He's like, because I'm trying to get this new job and I just want to go somewhere to freshen up. And I pulled out a 20. And I was like, look, this $20 for you, but if I see you on these streets again, I'm beating the fuck out of you. I told him, I was like, I'm beating the fuck out of you. He's like, no, primo. He's like, I got you. He's like, I promise. 3 months later, I go to this restaurant called Guadalajara right there in Fruitville. And I'm at that taco truck that's outside of the restaurant. And I hear the singing.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm about to pay for my food, and I feel the hand on my shoulder.
You beat the fuck out of him, huh?
I grabbed him by his fucking sweater. I was like, hijo de tu puta madre. And he didn't recognize me, of course, because that dude's crazy.
Yeah.
He's like, ¿qué pasó? Like, freaking out. I was like, I told you if I ever saw you again, I'll beat the shit out of you. He's like, I'm sorry. I was like, what did I do?
He said, what
like,
the fuck was that? He was like, what the fuck are you talking
I was like,
about?
how much money you got on you? And he like pulled out like $3, so I took it.
Dude.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's badass. Hell yeah.
Hey, bro. I don't know if you want to say on camera, son.
Nah, man.
respect that.
I don't know,
He
man.
lied to me. He
Robbing
lied to me.
homeless people is badass.
It's like I was the bank. He took a loan. His business failed. I took my money back. That's like,
Respectable.
yeah.
You still taking that loss, bro. But
So you
I-
still need to.
I can promise you, if he sees me, he's gonna remember this time though. Yeah.
I'm gonna come back again.
Be like, hello. How's it going?
Low key, sometimes like at night I'll drive around to different taco trucks.
Just to look for him?
Yeah, just like I got 17.
Why, yeah.
I got $17 left to collect. I gotta find them.
sees him. Oh, I didn't wait.
Then I take out.
I thought I fucking told you.
He's
Nah,
gonna-
yeah, I've actually seen a video of some guy going to parks where druggies hang out. He put boxing gloves on and just beats the shit out of him.
Wait,
Yeah.
okay, but
That's just bad. That's just badass.
Why?
Hey, don't compare me to that, bro. Hey, yo, be
on
cool.
purpose, bro.
I mean, that's
he gave
badass,
me money
though.
to do better.
It was a loan. It was a loan.
It's because they're drug addicts. I've seen the videos. I love funny, man.
I was hearing you tell
all
the
right,
story. I was like, oh, maybe he'd like, I was hoping for that like happy ending.
Nah, man.
He tapped my shoulder. He looked much better.
He cleaned up his act.
Yeah, bro.
He said, hey, and
I had a nice haircut. Business suit with $1 million.
You still beat the shit out of him.
Now give me my 20, man.
He said, I joined the mariachi. He inspired me.
Shit. Hey, but he was singing like he wasn't a bad singer, but the fact that he owed me money. Nah, yeah, I felt bad, but I had to do what I had to do. Like, I hate him. Like, I've never met him in my life, and like it was just those two interactions that, like, mind you, when I gave him the $20, because he took advantage of me because I was fucking drunk. I killed a whole bottle of Bucanas, and like I was gone. Like I was feeling generous. So when I told him I was gonna beat his ass, when I was sober, I was like, wait, I'm gonna promise this motherfucker, I'm gonna beat the shit out of him. I took my money and like. He was scared.
Right, he's just walking, singing, motherfucker, I fucking hate you.
Yeah, it was bad.
Chasing him down.
And like, I know I acted hard in that moment, but like I said, it's because he was a crackhead. Like, what was he gonna do?
Yeah.
But like, I've gotten in fights before. I get my ass beat. Like, I've gotten the shit beat out. I got in a fight at Bayfair once. It was me, my two brothers, and two other guys that we got in a fight with.
That's pretty badass that you admit that, though.
Yeah.
Most guys wouldn't admit it.
That's why I'm most likely gonna get into boxing.
Yeah, no, yeah, I thought about getting into it, but I was like, nah.
Just because I was like, I want to whoop somebody's ass and I want to get my ass beat too.
Yeah, no,
The world's first mariachi pest control boxer.
Shit. Just wait on it. Nah, yeah, I remember it very vividly because I went to Bed Bath & Beyond right there in Bayfair, ghetto ass store. And it's because I was buying new bed sheets because,
Oh. Wait, what are you talking about? I don't know what he's talking about.
These two hooligans fucking came into the store and started harassing the workers. And like, they were just and they came in like making jokes like, oh, we about to steal, and like, like just making jokes and like messing with the workers. And I was looking at them like, I didn't say nothing, but I was giving them an ugly face. Like, I didn't mean to. I guess I was just staring. And I was wearing, my America jersey.
Say.
Oh, hell no.
Arriba las Águilas.
Sir.
Hey, now that we're here. Okay, I'm sorry. And they're like, and it has the logo Corona. And this dude was like, man, shut the fuck before I smack the Corona off your shirt. And like, just talking shit. And I'm not a like,
violent person.
I'm not a violent person.
But you're not pussy either. Yeah.
No, I'm a fucking pussy, dude.
Damn.
When there's confrontation, bro, I'll hide under a car.
I was just joking, bro.
Yeah, like I was like, bitch. She was like, what you say? I was like, hey, you know what? Like, you know what? You hungry, bro? Like,
it's not even. You gotta know how to read the room.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you feel like
read the room. They're about to beat your ass.
No. But sometimes you're like, I could take this motherfucker.
Yeah. And I couldn't take them, dude. They were like 6 feet, and like I'm sure they're big, and they're like kind of.
I wouldn't even look in the direction.
You started losing, spray some pesticide.
And the whole thing was that I was just having a bad day, and I paid for my stuff, and they said something to my little brother, and that's what pissed me off. My little brother.
You have to say something.
You
got it.
And so my other brother was outside, and I tell my other brother, I was like, hey, they did this and this. He was like, oh, don't worry about it. And I was getting in my truck. And I was like, nah, man, what the fuck? And I was like, we're going to stand outside of this fucking store until they come out. Then they started walking out the store. And then that's when I was like, nah, never mind. I was like, I don't even know how old these kids are. Like, what if they're underage? I can get in trouble. By the time I was telling my older brother, like, hey, maybe we should, think about it before we get into trouble. My little brother was already running up to them. Like, hey, you bitch ass. I'm about to beat the fuck out of you.
How tall is your brother, real quick?
My younger brother is taller than me. My stepdad's huge. Like, he did time in jail and everything. So he's like, my little brother's built like him.
Should have called him. Hey,
well, we called him after we got our ass beat, and he came.
Wait, all you guys got your asses beat?
Yeah.
Oh,
but it wasn't. It was pretty bad. Yeah, he came out, but my stepdad ended up coming out blasting. Like, he shot up the place.
Damn.
But
killed him?
Y'all didn't hear that. Nah, I wish. Nah, I don't wish that.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, there was a gun with bullets that fired like 5 rounds, but it's not true. Outside of the party scene.
Hey, if y'all listening, everything we saying is bullshit.
Yeah, it's just
It's for show.
It's just for show.
But really?
Yeah. But yeah. So like when my little brother had confronted them, they're like, oh no, bro, like who threatened you? And my older brother's like, nah, don't act fucking stupid. Like we'll beat the shit out of you right now. And they're like, nah, follow us over here to our car. And then I was like, dude, that's hella fucking scary. I told my brother, I was like, hey, we're gonna beat their ass. Like, we're not gonna follow them to the car. What are they gonna pull something out?
Yeah.
Like, we're gonna do it right here. They were like, we were following them. We hit the Jamba Juice right there in the corner.
He's working out. He's like, they're getting their asses kicked.
But what was this? What was this?
You never run, Ramon?
Hey, Ramon,
bro, he
I think it was recorded now.
He comes out in his apron and
The manager came out after the fight, but I'll tell you about that right now. And so like they're like, nah. And my little brother squared up, and they jump, And I think that like embarrassed them, so they started swinging, and they socked my brother. So my older brother jumped in. It was two of them. I was like, that's a little unfair. I was like 3v2. I'll stay out of it. And this dude was beating the shit out of my little brother. I was like, shit. So I jump in and he socks me. He knocked me out.
Damn. Oh, you were out cold?
Not out cold. Like I fell to the ground. Like I blacked out maybe for like 5 seconds. I stood back up. When I stood back up, he's socking me in the face again. And you know, like close to the Party City, those giant garage roll-up doors pushed me against it. And I was just like taking shit. I was like, oh shit. And I was like, shoot, what's the next best thing? Throw a kick, right?
Ah, no.
That boy took it to kickboxing. You were shit.
I threw it a kick.
Bro.
He saw it coming. He grabbed my leg, pulled me in, went to
no, he grabbed your leg.
God damn.
He pulled me in. Halfway through the punch, my little brother came through, socked him straight in the temple.
Yeah. Oh, he was out?
I swear to God, I might be exaggerating, I might not. I think he saved my life. He was going straight to my nose. Like,
I can't even laugh, bro. I'm imagining this.
Yeah.
Like, damn,
mind you,
man.
so then we kind of caught him off guard. So me and my brother are taking turns, like just kind of jumping him. But he was fine, because he was huge, man. And he was taking both of us on. But my older brother
that
took.
Boy said.
I didn't feel it. I didn't feel a thing, man. The adrenaline is a real thing.
Yeah.
I didn't feel shit through the whole fight. But I turn around, look to see if my older brother was doing good. My older brother had the dude on the floor beating the living shit out of him. Like the dude was crying.
Really?
So this dude like pushes me and my little brother off, starts running towards my brother. So I yell, I'm like, hey Tony, here it comes. He picks up the dude on the floor and throws him like down the street, my older brother. Hard as fuck. And then they start trading blows, bro. Like some out of the movies you see where they do pop, and then the other one pop, straight. And I was just like watching. I was like, damn,
you were watching?
Yeah, I was like, these dudes are crazy. But I like,
I up and you're like, damn,
it didn't hit, huh?
I was like still like in shock. I was still dizzy. Like I was still like I had to hold on to the garage door.
Yeah.
But then the dude that was on the floor stood up and tackled my brother onto the ground, my little brother. I was like, God fucking damn it. Like, I can't even fucking breathe. I get on top of this dude. I get my little brother off. And I, like, pinned him down by his arms. And I started elbowing him in the face.
Okay.
Wait, you pinned him down and then you what?
Hey. Like, I was like, because, like, my knuckles were starting to hurt. And I was like, I know this hurts. So, like he was like this.
Fucking elbow.
He was like this, but the side of his fucking temple was open. So I just, like... started going, and he started crying and begging me to stop.
Ground and pound.
Yeah, I was like this. I was like,
and that was the same dude that was the same dude that was fucking you up.
No, that was the same dude that my brother had fucked up, but he had gotten back up to fight, and I just started blowing him, and then he covered his head.
Whoa.
I was like,
oh fuck!
Hell no!
Oh shit!
I have a video camera.
You use both hands?
Oh no!
I don't know, man. It wasn't that big. No, I'm just kidding. I hate you guys so much. But yeah, man, I was beating the living shit out of him. He covered his head, so I started, you know, where they call it the kidney shot, or the gut shot. So I started liver. I was going for that area, and then he asked me to stop. And I heard the pain in his voice, so I was like, okay, I got off of it. He was like, stop.
You never kicked while he was on the ground?
No, I didn't kick.
So you try it when he's up, but not when
Okay, look, the cheap shot was when I was backed in the corner, you know. I wasn't gonna, when I had the higher ground, I'm not gonna be a dick. You know?
Fuck the cheap shot. I was like,
you should have smashed his fucking head.
I should have knocked him out.
I tried. Like I said, I tried. Like when I was hitting him, it was kind of like those moments because I was scared. Like because you know I never been in a fight, so it's like it's one of those things where like you got to think like maybe you have to start hitting to kill, you know. Because you never know, dude's gonna pull something out afterwards.
How long was this? Because it sounds like a whole stuff like
that. Shit was like 30 seconds.
It was like 5-10 minutes.
What the fuck? 10 minutes is fucking.
People were recording, and then even the manager was like, came out and she was like, "You guys need to stop her. I'll call the police." And I was like, "Shut the fuck up!" It was some lady. I don't know who it is.
So you gonna help
Probably,
us?
I
Probably
mean,
the little Asian manager she had.
Probably it was And I was like, "Shut the fuck up." We went back into it, and then I got off to do it because he asked me to stop. I don't know. And he was like crying. He was like, "Look, man." He's like, "You beat the shit out of me. I beat the shit out of you. Like we traded blows." He's like, "As a man, I can respect that." And he shook my hand. He's like, "We done?" I was like, "We done." I was
Like that? That's how it ended?
Yeah.
What happened to your bed
That's
sheets?
respect. That's
You just
respect.
dropped your bed sheets.
I
on
left
the-
him in the truck. and he got up and he started walking away, and then he wanted to shake my little brother's hand, and my brother socked him. And he was like, "Fuck you," and the dude just walked away. And then it was still that big old dude and my brother trading blows, and I was like, "What?" I'm not trying to jump.
Wait, so y'all made peace talks while they were still fighting?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
It was crazy. But I think he was like, he had no other choice, so he asked me to stop. And I was just watching. And then some fucking idiot, like some innocent bystander trying to do the right thing. My brother is like right here and the dude's right here and they're just trading blows, picking each other up, dropping each other to the ground. Some dude like grabs my brother. "Hey, you need to stop." So he turns my brother around. In that moment, the other dude that was fighting my brother knocked him out.
Back of the head. Wow.
Knocked him out
We
cold.
just start getting on the bystander.
Like, you ever see someone like,
What, who did you knock out? Your brother?
yeah, my older brother.
Damn.
All you see is,
Damn.
it was bad.
Hey, so he didn't lose, bro. Somebody
He
interfered,
didn't.
bro.
Yeah, no, he didn't. I wouldn't consider it a loss. I think it was even. But like, my little brother was chasing the dude that knocked him out. But I ran to my brother and I picked him up. It's like, you ever seen fire in someone's eyes? He woke up ready to kill him. He got in his car, started chasing him down. Cops came, so they
Actually, now that he's saying that, it kind of does sound like it rings a bell. Like
Maybe
I remember the like one day they were talking about like, oh, there was like a chase or whatnot, but
yeah,
He's like, huh?
But yeah, my brothers did, and I hid in the parking lot because I know they didn't leave, and I was just waiting to see them again because I had like I think I had like a bat in my car. I was like, "I'm gonna kill these motherfuckers."
Like, that's dangerous too, because when you get knocked out, you hit the ground.
Yeah, I
pavement.
told him not to go to sleep. I had to take care of him. I felt bad because I got him in the situation, but he was excited. He wanted to get in another fight the day after. But like I saw him the next day, fucking welts on his face, and it was crazy. But yeah, like after that, I waited in the parking lot because the security didn't see me when I ran away, and my stepdad came through. Loaded up. Yeah, and we tried to look for them, and we saw like the general areas, and we shot into the area, not like into a crowd or anything, because
Allegedly,
we fired BB guns at the grass to let people know we were there, and
we can't harm any people.
yeah, but yeah, and like that same day, the adrenaline wore off. I got invited to a barbecue, and I was telling people, and I was shaking, man. Like after things was hitting in, my hands were trembling, and they served me like a fucking hot dog. And I went to take a bite.
he dropped it.
My jaw was like you would see a bump coming out of my jaw.
Damn.
I couldn't eat. And like I took a bite, I started crying. It hurt so bad. And I was for a couple of days. I was pretty banged up.
that's
my
gonna hurt in
That's
the
hella
morning.
weird. Like
That's gonna hurt in the morning.
you don't even. It's not even that you're not trembling because you're shaking. I mean, because you're scared. But it's like
It's like just the energy,
the adrenaline, right?
Yeah, it was crazy, man.
that's crazy.
And like after that, I'm just glad I can say I've gotten into a fight now. I probably wouldn't do it again, but if I have another bad
So
day,
you said it like it's an activity. I probably want to do it again.
It goes back to what Felix said. Like, it's like Roche. Like, I was just with the fucking chimpanzee shit. My phone. That we talked about is like, you know how we're talking about like if the chimpanzee comes at one of us, bro, like we gotta beat that motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's like,
Oh,
you
you
know how
fucking
people say
dying.
like, oh, if it's a one-on-one, don't jump in.
yeah.
I ain't with that shit
Nah,
no
hell,
more.
bruh.
I ain't with that
Bruh,
shit
if
no
my
more,
boy
bro.
Dari's fighting, then
Hey,
it's kind of like, oh
no,
shit. I'm
fuck
fucking-
that. we dropping bodies, bro. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, that's not what I was saying, bro. I'm just saying, if
You know what? I
Fuck
think,
that one. I we dropping bodies, bro.
I think that's okay to a certain extent. Where
No,
like,
no, I don't give a fuck.
What if it's like,
Yo, menace, bro.
what if it's like, bro, let me have him, bro.
Hey,
Like you gotta honor
if my
your,
brother
you gotta
was
honor
like,
his
He
word.
told me,
yeah, my brother was like, I can take him. Let me take care of this. I'm like,
Yeah.
hey, dale. But if I think they're also not being fair, then fuck yeah, I'll jump in. But I learned it from my dad because, like I said, my dad's been a musician since he was 16. When he came out here to the U.S., they would go to restaurants, and if my dad didn't like someone, it was like such a respectable thing to fight. Like it wasn't like, oh, they just a fucking fight broke out. No, my dad or the dude would just talk to you and be like, I don't like you. Well, I don't like you either. All right, do you want to go outside right now and we can fight it out? Yeah. And they'll fucking beat the shit out of each other and go back inside the restaurant. My dad would go back to playing. The dude would go back to drinking. And after that, beef is settled.
Look with the big ass, it's like this.
Yeah, like I that's where I get it from. So like they're kind of respecting. Like I told them I was like, hey, I don't fucking like you. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. When I saw him jumping on my little brother, I had to do so.
That's just. I mean, win or loss, that's respectable.
Yeah. No.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Never again though. So
Yeah.
I think we had a good episode, but we got one more question just to top it off.
Yeah, one more question.
Top it off.
One more good question.
Yeah, one more good. I have one more good question.
Yeah, I got one more good question. So like,
Can me next?
what is like your end goal or dream with like your mariachi and like what you got going on for yourself?
I just want to be happy, man.
He said 6
like
kids.
that
Keep
answer,
it going.
man. I like that.
Yeah, I just like I said.
Come on.
Hey, shut the. No, just
You've been pissing me off all episode.
Maybe we'll have to fight outside.
look. I don't like you.
I said I don't like you either.
No,
Really, I think we can be good friends.
Hey,
I would say right now I'm happy where I am because I get to play music and what matters the most to me is making other people happy. Because like I said, I'm a performer. I have to give people that emotion.
put on a show.
My job is for them to end the day like, oh my god, I really enjoyed that mariachi. So in the future, I think I'm fine when like people are like, why haven't you tried putting stuff up on YouTube or being famous? Like I don't need that, man. I like where I'm at,
Do it for
I do it for the love of the music, man.
And maybe for now.
Yeah, for now. Maybe if the opportunity rose up, they're like, hey, we think you're really good. We want you to come sing out here and maybe you see what happens. I'll take the opportunity. But I do see myself owning my dad's mariachi, having my 6 kids, and
6 kids.
exploiting them, paying them like $10 an hour, and then keeping the rest.
Hey, 6 kids is great. You better start right now, man.
Who said I haven't? Nah, I just kidding. No, I just kidding.
Yeah, one's already playing violin.
Yeah. I just want to be happy, man, and I want to make the ladies happy. If you guys look, this is gonna be a free promotional video, dead ass, for all of you guys and for the ladies out there. If you ever want to make your boyfriend jealous, or if you guys ever want to, impress a girl, I do free serenatas. I'll show up in the mariachi suit, flowers, guitar, and I'll sing and everything.
Hell no, I'm never getting you. Because what if she leaves with you instead?
It's happened.
Really? Yeah, we have to fight.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to beat your ass. I don't like you.
You know
I don't
what?
like you.
Give me $10 and I'll be like, nah, man, Felix, he taught me everything I know. Like,
She's in a fucking lie.
He said $10 was
$10.
$10 extra. Yeah,
I was like, Felix is the reason I wanted to learn guitar. Look at it. He's like, everything I do is because of Felix, his physique.
Hey, 5 extras to be like,
I walked into him on the bathroom, but girl, you're lucky.
I was gonna stop next to him. I was like, whoa, what's wrong with your leg?
I thought it was his violin.
I was like, never mind.
He said,
That boy said.
I was like, girl, if you don't take him, I'm taking him.
Oh shit.
yeah, we had a good episode.
But yeah, it was good.
It was a joy having Manny on here.
Oh, man, it was a pleasure.
Hopefully, definitely having him on again for sure if he's down.
Always, man.
Yeah, hopefully y'all enjoyed the video. We'll continue to have on more guests.
We do.
We appreciate you coming on,
Hey,
bro.
man, you already know, man. You guys are fucking dope.
Anything you want to say? Anything you want to like shout out your Instagram?
Oh yeah,
or
plug your page and whatever.
Yeah. What's mine?
For the 4 girls that we got watching, bro.
My Instagram is the Suavinator 3K. I got the name after my motorcycle, so don't make fun of me. Suavinator 3K. I just post stupid videos about my adventures at work. Every now and then I'll post a video of me singing. But yeah, hit me up or just follow me if you want to see stupid shit. I'm the person to go to. Yeah,
It was good.
For sure.
But that's it for us, and hopefully y'all enjoyed and come back next week.
Thank you.
Interludes, no remedies. Lately I find it hard to identify enemies and no one wanna choose, waiting for centuries. Sometimes it's bad blood in the family like the Genovese, regretting what ensues, testing my pedigree.